Namaste, beautiful souls. Namaste. It's me again, back with another one. Per usual, I've already set my sacred space. I've also set the intention for this reading to be timeless, so it doesn't matter when you see it. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years. It's meant for you to see it when you see it. Okay, so collective, I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. I hope everybody keeping their head up in high vibrations, right? Um, Staying safe out in them streets, keeping the negativity away and at bay, keeping our boundaries up, right? And pouring love into ourselves, okay? So today, collective, we're going to be doing a reading on what's the news, what's the news, what's the news. All right? So let's get to it, shall we? I want to, say a huge and big thanks to everybody that joined my live yesterday. Another very awesome live, Gratitude to y'all for showing me so much love, Grateful and thankful to y'all, and of course, always the Most High, right? And yeah, I appreciate y'all. I truly do. All is welcome. All is welcome. One more. Yeah, but y'all, I've been good. I've been good. Yeah. Grateful and thankful. Grateful and thankful. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's see what the Most High has for us. Spirit. What does the collective need to know needs to hear right now, Spirit? What does the collective need to know needs to hear right now, Spirit? Oh, we got 2 cards out. Spirit, can I have 3 more cards for now, Spirit? 3 more cards for now, please, Spirit. Two more cards for now, Spirit. What does the collective need to know needs to hear right now, Spirit? 2 more cards for now. Spirit, 1 more card for now. Okay, so far, what Spirit is saying is that some of us in the collective, we've been seeing somebody. We're dating somebody. I feel like this isn't anything official. It's just somebody that we've been seeing, that we find, that we have really strong feelings for, and we're really interested in. But Spirit is saying, you getting fed up. You getting fed up for some reason. You frustrated. You getting fed up. You over it is what Spirit is saying. But you also been, feeling the blues is what Spirit is saying. Like I was just saying, I feel like, this is somebody you got, strong feelings for. You have strong emotions towards this person. And yeah, heavy emotions is what Spirit is saying as well. Spirit is saying that you could be, I'm hearing, like stressed out over this connection here recently. Um, you know, having mental distress is what Spirit is saying. Um, and whoever this person is, your boo, yeah, y'all seeing each other openly. So it's not like y'all in a committed relationship. I also feel like even though y'all not in a like a committed relationship, I feel like you feel some kind of way about them seeing somebody else, or you have a feeling that they're dating other people, but yet y'all have an open relationship. It's not a commitment, right? So I feel like you feeling some kind of way about that, and that's why I feel like you feel frustrated, and you feel like you over it, and you've been having mental distress over this. Um, but whoever this person is, this person, spirits, and they love bombs you. They love bombed you. They showered, spirits, and they showered you with affection. They was, overly attentive with you in the beginning. And I feel like that's another reason why, you feel like, they could be seeing other people outside of you because, they've changed. They're not that person who they was when y'all first started dating. They're not as affectionate. They're not as attentive. It's what I feel like. And I feel like this is what, led you to, be in the mental space you in right now. And then Spirit is saying whoever this person is, yeah, this person is extra. Spirit is saying this person is extra. Um, and the Spirit is saying they trying you. They trying you. I'm also hearing you could be acting extra right now though. I'm also hearing you can be acting extra. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the way you probably acting is a turnoff to this person who you dating. I feel like this person not really into that. They don't like somebody being a drama queen or a drama king is what I feel like. What else, Spirit? What else does the collective need to know needs to hear right now, Spirit? Spirit, what else? What else does the collective need to know needs to hear right now, Spirit? 744 could be a significant number. 744. What else, Spirit? Whatever, however, whatever Spirit is saying, you need to find you some you need to find some peace and balance. I'm hearing put somehow some kind of way you need to um be more positive. You know what I'm saying? And being a happy way. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you're all off balance right now. What else, Spirit? What else does the collective need to know needs to hear right now? I don't know if both Spirit. I'm gonna take the top card. I'm not gonna take this bottom card. Yeah, I'm not gonna take this bottom card. So I'm gonna take the top one. Um. Okay, so the SKRT card is here. This is my first time seeing this card in this deck. Spirit is saying, yeah, I feel like Spirit is saying you need to get a quick getaway. Spirit is saying you need to get a quick getaway. Um, Spirit is also saying that you could be a person who's a runner. You like to escape. Like you like to ignore things. You know what I'm saying? Kind of sweep things up under the rug. You know what I'm saying? You don't like to face things head on. You like to be delusional. It's what I feel like Spirit is saying. Um, Acting as if nothing is wrong, ignoring the problem. You know what I'm saying? It's what Spirit is saying. So I feel like even though you gotta you feeling all these emotions and having these thoughts about this connection, um I feel like they're overpowering you. You let your thoughts get the best of you. I feel like they you just take them and run with them. It's what I feel like. I also feel like whoever you dating or whoever you into, they don't have a chance with you. I feel like you're just so gong hung on always being right. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like you're a person that's been hurt before in the past more than once, and I feel like that's why you are the way you are. I feel like your trust isn't is barely there. I don't care who you date. I feel like you you don't trust them at all, and they don't even have to do anything to for you not to trust them. I just feel like you just been hurt so much in the past that you've almost given up on love, but you haven't completely. But you're close to you want to give up on love, but you haven't yet. So whoever this person is that you just started dating or you dating, I feel like you really care about this person. But as of here lately, you don't feel like they've they're they've been into you the way you've been into them, and that's why you feel like they seeing other people, because I mean y'all not in a relationship, so it's nothing wrong with them dating other people. It's just the fact that they didn't have that discussion with you first. Maybe that's something y'all had to talk about when y'all first started talking or dating. If y'all was to see other people, even though y'all wasn't exclusive, that y'all would let each other know. Maybe this person, you feel like this person didn't tell you, but you don't even know if they seen other people. You just assuming. It's what I feel like. And you acting out, you showing your butt. This person is seeing a side of you they've never seen before since y'all been dating, and it's a turn off to them. Is what I feel like, and you don't care. What else, Spirit? What else does collective music don't need to hear right now, Spirit? 1207 could be a significant number. 1207. Okay. Yep. The player card here. Yep. Thanks for this confirmation, Spirit. Yeah. Whoever this person is, like I was just saying, they not looking to settle. They not looking to settle down. They playing the field. They seeking other options. Thanks for that confirmation, Spirit. Yep. They seeking other options. So you may have a reason to be upset, because that Spirit just confirmed what I was feeling. So yeah, you may have a reason to be upset, but you can't be upset if y'all ain't have this if y'all ain't have this you know um in place when y'all started talking. If you ain't let this person know that you wanted to only see you exclusively, you can't be mad if they see other people. I mean, you gotta have that conversation when you first start dating a person. You gotta let them know what you expect, what your expectations are, and then them of you, right? Yeah, with the red flag, with the red flags. Spirit is saying this person, you had warning signs. They gave you red flags, but you ignored them. You ignored them is what Spirit is saying. What else, Spirit? Yep. You felt like this person was a snack when you met them. That's why you ignored all them red flags. Is what I'm hearing. I mean, you found this person so sexually attractive. Is what Spirit is saying. And I feel like it's a lot of chemistry between y'all. That's why you ignored the red flags. Is what Spirit is saying, because I mean you were so like all into to how they looked. You ain't think about how they was as a person, like their characteristics. You know what I'm saying? You didn't think about that. What else, Spirit? I feel like they kind of like wooed you. You know what I'm saying? They definitely wooed you when y'all first started dating. But that was all like, I'm not saying that's not who they are, but I mean I feel like this person's a player. I mean the player card is here, so yeah. But I feel like this person, this is what they do. This is what they do. They like you, but they ain't trying to settle down. That's what I feel like. Um, Yeah, Spirit is saying you need to get back to, 1439, 1500 could be significant, 1501 could be significant. Spirit is saying you need to get back to, laughter, having fun. You know what I'm saying? Um, Feeling whole again is what Spirit is saying. Having more, laughter and fun in your life. Having a feeling of joy is what Spirit is saying. Yeah, I'm hearing don't let this person steal your joy. Don't let this situation, overtake you. What else, Spirit? Yeah, the brick wall is here. Yeah, I feel like, you definitely got your walls up. I feel like, Spirit is saying you guard it. Spirit is saying you guard it. You hard to reach. Like I was saying earlier, I feel like you are a person that's been hurt, many times in the past, and it's like you don't give nobody a chance. Even like from the very start, you don't trust nobody. Whether they're a player or not, you don't trust them. But you're not trusting this particular person was right. Your intuition was right because this person is definitely a player. However, y'all not in an exclusive relationship, but he or she is a player, though, is what Spirit is saying. So what Spirit is also saying is this isn't a person that you want to settle down with. This isn't a person that you want to make a commitment to and with, because they definitely not into that type of relationship. What else, Spirit? What else does the collective needs to hear? 1644 could be a significant number. Spirit, too many cards. I'm about to shuffle. If they meant they'll come back out. Too many cards, Spirit. Spirit, what else does the collective needs to hear right now, Spirit? Spirit, what else does the collective needs to hear right now, Spirit? Too many cards. Why are all these cards sticking together? What else, Spirit? Okay, there go one. Yeah, roller coaster. Yeah. I feel like you can be hot and cold at times, and I also feel like this other person could be hot and cold at times. Like I was saying earlier, they don't treat you in the way they used to. They're not attentive. They're not affectionate the way they used to be. And I feel like they sending you, they give you mixed signals. Is what I feel like. But I also feel like you hot and cold with them. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you're the kind of person that all it takes is for you to think about something, and then it can shift your whole mood. It can shift your whole mood. Your energy change like a 360. And then in that moment, yeah, your attitude change. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm also saying that this has been a roller coaster for you. This has been a roller coaster for you. This can also be a connection that's like on and off. Like y'all dating and y'all stop. Y'all dating and y'all stop. Not for everybody in the collective, but for some of y'all, is what I'm hearing. Here, what else? Anything else? Yup. Yup. The lost card. Yup. So yeah, Spirit is saying, yeah, this is a person who's ghosted you before. This is somebody who's ghosted you before. They've just they just disappeared. You know what I'm saying? They just stop calling you, stop texting you, stop responding to your calls, stop responding to your text messages. Just all of a sudden is what I'm hearing. And then just one day out the blue, just reached out to you like ain't nothing happened. So I mean, I get why you upset with this person. You know what I'm saying? But a person can only do what we allow them to do, right? You have to take your power back. You know what I'm saying? Let this person know they can't abuse you like that. They can't treat you like that. And not only take your power back and let them know what they're doing is not right, and you know and you're not okay with it. just leave this person alone altogether is what I feel like Spirit is saying. Because I mean, if you're looking for somebody who you truly want to settle down with, and you at a point in your life that you looking towards the future, um, first of all, you need to do some healing. You're not ready for a committed relationship because you're not even really emotionally available for that. So you need to do some healing. And then second of all, this person definitely ain't the one um, that you want to settle down with, right? Spirit, what else? What else does the collective need to know? Needs to hear right now, Spirit. Hurt people, right? Yeah, we got the chain card here. Yeah, codependency. It's this. Yeah, that's what I was feeling that energy too. This is you have this is codependency. I feel like you have codependency issues. You Spirit is saying you have an unhealthy attachment to this person, and that's why I'm hearing like this person probably haven't changed nothing about the way they treat you and all that during y'all since the time y'all met. I feel like it's all in your head because you have an unhealthy attachment to this person. A code you like a codependency connection with this person, and it's unhealthy. Is what Spirit is saying. I feel like you are a person who like a lot of attention, and there's nothing wrong with liking a lot of attention. But everybody don't know how to deal with people who like a lot of attention. Some people they don't like that. They can't. Some people feel suffocated when they with people like that. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a certain kind of person to know how to truly love you the way you want to be loved and the way you feel like you deserve to be loved. It takes a special person to be able to handle your kind of love because you're rare. You really are. 2211 could be significant number. 2211. What else, Spirit? 2212. Um. Yeah. Yeah. With the spilling the beans. This person is untrustworthy. Is what Spirit is saying. This person is untrustworthy. Anything else, Spirit? Can we wrap it up, Spirit? What else does the collective needs to know needs to hear? Can we have a card to tie this reading up, Spirit? What else, Spirit? Spirit, can we? What else does the collective needs to know needs to hear? Anything else, Spirit? Anything the collective needs to know needs to hear? Any last message of Spirit? No more, Spirit? Yeah, the sneaky link card is here. Yeah, Spirit is saying this person definitely got a low key situationship. Is what Spirit is saying. They got a hidden lover. Is what Spirit is saying. So yeah, that's more confirmation. Thanks, Spirit, for that confirmation. Yeah, this person definitely seeing other people or somebody else. Like Spirit was saying, they like options. What else, Spirit? Okay. And Spirit is saying you've been playing a detective. You've been playing a detective. You've been snooping, digging for dirt. And like I was saying earlier, I feel like you've been giving this person, you've been giving this person, you've been being a drama queen or king. You've been on this person's head. You know what I'm saying? Because you felt like they've been seeing somebody else outside of you. So yeah, you was playing the Inspector Gadget, is what Spirit is saying. Like I was saying earlier, you felt it, and Spirit is saying, yeah, you've been digging for dirt. Yeah, you've been digging for dirt. So this is even more confirmation. If you haven't found out yet that the person you seeing or dating, if you think they seeing somebody else, this is your confirmation. If you haven't yet found the dirt or caught them, now I ain't gonna say caught them, but ask them about it, because it's nothing to catch them in. Y'all not in a committed relationship. Y'all just dating. Some of y'all may be, in a committed relationship. If you are, this reading is not for you, because this is a person that's not in a committed relationship. Okay. Spirit, one last card for the collective. 2550, 2531 could be significant. 2531, 2551 is what I heard too. We got the rebound card out here. What that say? Yeah. This I feel like this person you seeing was your rebound. I feel like this person you seeing was your rebound. Yeah, but Spirit is also saying you a temporary option for this person. You're a temporary option, means it's not you're not a permanent fix in this person's life. You're just an option. You know what I'm saying? And it's not gonna last. It's what Spirit is saying. One last card, Spirit. 26, 40, 49 could be significant. One last card, Spirit. What else does the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? Spirit, what else does the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? Yeah, Spirit is saying receipts. So some of y'all could have found something when y'all was snooping, is what Spirit is saying. We got the receipts card out here, or y'all may be finding some receipts, is what Spirit is saying, is what I'm hearing as well. This person is gonna be exposed. They're guilty as charged, is what Spirit is saying. Okay, so whoever you are, this is just it. You know what I'm saying? You got some decisions to make, choices and decisions. Either you gonna continue to date this person, see this person, torment yourself to, in this connection, because clearly it's very obvious that you don't want to, have an open, relationship, or, you know, you want to be in a committed relationship with this person, or anybody. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're ready. You feel like you're ready for a commitment. You want a commitment with this person, but that's not what y'all agreed to. That's not how it started, and that's not what it is. Y'all not exclusive, right? And maybe you want to be exclusive, but you haven't communicated this with the person yet. So, I mean, this person, they're not for you anyway. That's what Spirit is saying, because they're a player. They're not. They don't want to. They don't want to be in a commitment. And I mean, they think you are a temporary option. You are an option. Both of y'all are options, because y'all not in exclusive. Y'all not seeing each other exclusively. So yeah, but yeah, if you want to be in a committed relationship, I mean, let this person go. If you can't deal with them seeing other people, let them go. Because even if you tell them how you feel, it's not gonna matter. That's not who. They're not ready for that kind of commitment. So it's gonna be a waste of your time anyway. This has been a waste of your time. If you knew you wanted a commitment from the start, and you wasn't honest with yourself or them, right? So yeah, that's my reading for the day. Collective choices and decisions. Okay, choices and decisions. And I hope you choose self before any and everything. Okay, but that's my reading for today, collective. I love y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Wake up tomorrow with the start of a new week, with a positive attitude. Say affirmation to yourself. Look in the mirror, tell yourself, I love you because I love you. Okay? Keep your head up. Keep that crown straight. Remember who you are, collective. I love y'all. Peace, love, and light. Namaste.